Look, I'm talking about Vade products now. These have been sent to me, and these I'm going to taste test today. And they are protein packs, meal replacements. Also, you have the collagen that I was mentioning a second ago, which you didn't see, and also pre workout. So, if you're someone in that health and fitness space, then this product is going to be an option for you, particularly if you're using existing protein powders. And as I was about to show, on my camera is what makes these so special is that they come pre-packaged and they are already measured, pre-measured with the quantities that you need. So if you're someone who works in the fitness space or hits the gym, or you're probably dealing with protein powders and or meal replacements that come in cans, and you're always battling with those products to measure and take them with you and things like that. Well, now you don't have to, because Vade Nutrition have solved that problem by pre-packaging and putting all the nutrients inside the package, which is a food grade film. So that's the technology that makes this different to the other products that are on the market. So if you're not aware of this particular product, hopefully you're going to stick around and check it out today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this dissolves, which is, this was the camera I had before. So I'm just going to place this inside some water, and I'm just going to let it do its own thing as I talk, so that you can see that the food will dissolve. But what you need to realize is that it's something that is consumable, and while it looks plastic, it definitely isn't, and it is a food grade film. And it's this that makes the Vade Nutrition products so spectacular, is you can just see that dissolving there. The other thing too is, when you're using, say, a shaker like this, you'll find that you don't even need to use the ball when you're using these. You can see that's just doing its own thing. You do need to shake them, but unlike a lot of protein powders that you use on the market today, you have to really give them a shake to break them up. Well, my experience already using the Vade product is, not only is it pre-packaged, it literally dissolves so easily, and you don't even need the shaker ball inside the, container that you're using to drink this product. Now, this one that's dissolving here, which you can see, is the collagen MCT, which, if you go to the site, you'll see isn't actually available at the moment, but I've been told that it will be shortly. So make sure, if you're interested in this, then check out the different flavors that they have, as well as the product itself. But I just wanted to use that one to show you the way that this dissolves in water. So you can see that this is the sort of product that you can either get a pre-flavored product, or you can get the non-flavored, which is the one that I'm demonstrating with here, that you can add to your own beverages and give it a stir and everything like that. But that's a demonstration of the food grade, coated film that covers these particular products. So I'm just going to be putting this stuff down a little bit. We're going to talk about the protein powders, because most people are familiar with protein and protein powders, and you'll know the challenges that you face when you're working with those powders, to have to take them or lug them to the gym. They often come in really large packets and or containers, and also have measuring scoops, and you have to either decide to take them with you to the gym, which may well be your workout with it itself, or you have to put them in their own bags and things like that, and they just make a mess. And also, what's the right quantity, right? So what is the right quantity? So what you'll see is that Vade, as I say, have solved that problem by pre-packaging the right amount of quantity in this food grade, film, and you can read what's best for you, that suits you, as you choose to take these after a workout. And also, if you're using to purchase the pre-workouts, which I do highly recommend. I tried one yesterday, and they certainly do give you the boost that you need ahead of the exercise that you're doing. So this is a cappuccino flavored product. Now, what I like about Vade is they really have given thought to the taste, and they do say that they won't put a product out on the market unless all their staff enjoy the taste of the product. So that's the first thing. They're not asking you to consume anything that they wouldn't consume themselves as a company. And therefore, they're also throwing some interesting tastes into the market, including your, chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. They've also got the cappuccino flavor here. So you can see it there. And they're really unique. So this is one I haven't yet tried yet. So I would say that it really smells like a cappuccino. So I'm going to take my shaker cup and we're going to throw this in here and we're going to try it for the first time. And I'll give you my thoughts on this particular flavor. And you can see I've put in the carousel references to this whey-based protein pack. So these are single serving and, suitable for when you're on the go. And I think that's the advantage of this particular product is it is really designed for those that are on the go that want to just take the quantity that they need for their workout, for taking it after their workout or their pre-workout. And you can already see, like straight away, you can see that's just starting to dissolve automatically inside the cup. You can see it there. And it doesn't take much to dissolve these and shake them. So just make sure this lid's on safe or it'll end up with it everywhere. And I'll just give this a shake. So cappuccino based protein powder. Now you need about 10 to 16 ounces of a liquid. I'm using water, but you can put this in with or mix it with other beverages that I'm told. So you can see there how easily that has actually dissolved inside the shaker cup. And like I say, I'm not even using a shaker ball. Now, if you've experienced using any sorts of whey-based powders, you'll often get, I guess conglomeration, that's a big word, but you get things sticking together and you really need to give it a good shake. But that has literally dissolved in this cup so easily that I just think that's an absolutely amazing piece of technology that just makes life so much easier. Not only the packaging, but the fact it dissolves so easily. Now, that smells like a cappuccino. It says it's cappuccino. And I can tell you now, as soon as I open that lid, you can smell the smell of a cappuccino. In fact, I think if I was in a cafe, no one would know the difference. So I'm just going to try and consume this. I do have some paper towel too, so if my whiskers get wet, then I'll apologize in advance. I tell you, that is, and I kid you not, this is a really nice beverage. It's something that I think you would consume easily. I've tasted whey powders before, the sort of the protein packs, and I must say that is the best flavor I've ever tasted. And I think it's worth trying. If you want to try any of these, there are some packs available that you can get that allow you to try and taste test the different flavors ahead of buying the main pack. So you can see that they are sugar free and lactose free too. So they're a whey isolate. So if you have issues finding the best sort of product for you when you're looking for these sorts of protein powders, then this one is the whey isolate. You can see there written on the pack. I'm just going to have another sip of this before I put it in, put it aside, so I can show you some other flavors and talk about other products as well. That is really good. I don't want to. I'm going to have another one of those after this live stream. So I think one of the things that you need to consider when you're having this sort of product is it's not just convenience, it's also about price. So people go, well, okay, this little packaging, is it going to cost me more than say the normal you know, powders that I would purchase? Well, the short answer to that is no, because if you look at the amount of weight in each of these and look at the other products on the market, you're going to find that this is around the midpoint that you would expect to pay as far as value goes. And given the flavors and the convenience, it's certainly something that, as a person who likes to hit the gym or do fitness, you're probably going to want that convenience of not having the hassle of measuring everything out and or making a mess. So I'm going to talk about the meal replacements. Now, I'm just having a look through here. So here you can see you can get those. If you look at the carousel, just put this to the side. If you look at the carousel, you can see that you get a number of these where you can try the different flavors. So you can see if you want to order these to try the different flavors, then that's probably the best option. You also get the shaker bottle as well. So if you don't want to part straight away with a big pack of whey protein powder, then you can get these small protein packs, which is sort of like I guess a try before you buy the bigger pack. And this one here is the strawberry. So you've also got your vanilla, and what other flavors do we have here? The cappuccino, which I just tried. You also have chocolate. So you're not going to find that you're going to be short of the flavor that is suited to your palate, right? You're going to find something, I would say, that you're definitely going to like. I do and will recommend the cappuccino. If you like cappuccino or a coffee, then that is one that I think you'll absolutely enjoy, as I did. And here's the thing: is I'm actually not a coffee connoisseur and or a cappuccino connoisseur. I'm a tea drinker, but I will say that I would drink that. That is certainly a product that I'd have no problems in having a go at consuming that as a beverage that I drink after fitness and or workout for sure. Or just for protein in general, like your daily intake of protein is, probably packed into one of those. So that's something just to consider. So you can see here, I've put there, as you can see, there are some offers at the moment on the Vade site. So make sure you take advantage of those while they're there. And you also have the meal replacements. Now, I want to talk about the meal replacements. I've just put them in the carousel. I noticed that these aren't currently available at the moment, but I have been told, as I say, that will be solved shortly. So I'm still going to speak to them so that you are aware of these products, because there's, like I say, 4 main categories. This is your plant-based food replacement or meal replacement. So if you're someone who's looking to replace a meal during the day, then this is a really good option. And like the whey-based protein packs, these protein packs are actually plant-based. So they are really suitable for vegans. So if you're a vegan, then this is an option for you. They again come in those dissolvable food grade packaging or film. So they make it really easy to understand how many you need to have to get the nutrients out of these that you need. So on the back of them is the nutrients information too. So if you're wanting to know what's in them, as I say, I'm not a dietitian and or nutritionist, so I'm not going to speak to any of that because I really don't know. But if you're someone who wants to know, then head to the Amazon page here, because all the information you need is on the products that they share. Now, you can also, at different times, at the moment they're not available, but you can get these, again, these meal replacements, these plant-based ones in the different flavors. So make sure you check out the site to see what is available when it's available. And they also come in the try before you buy bigger packs type approach. So you can get a series of these with the shaker as a means to try them before you actually go and buy your favorite flavor. So I highly recommend checking them out first to make sure that they're a product that is suitable for you. And look, so far, so good with the flavors that I've tried. And I think that, the meal replacements is something that I think most of us on the planet are doing today to help complement our diet, to ensure that we're getting the nutrition and the vitamins and minerals that we actually need. So make sure you check out that nutritional information if you want to know more about what's packed into these little powerful packages from Vade Nutrition. So make sure that you say hello if you're watching on these live streams. I am located in Australia, and all the products that I'm sharing with you today are from Vade Nutrition. And they've sent these kindly to me to taste test and also review. And one of the things I will say too is these are really well packaged and really well thought out. They're easy to open. So literally you just slide the packaging open to get access to the food grade film and protein that's contained in these. And they some really do smell nice, by the way. Like you're gonna probably want to smell them. You won't want to drink them straight up. You're probably going to enjoy. As soon as you open a pack, you can sense the flavor that's packed into a particular pack. And while I think of it, actually, not only the smaller packs just ship in the packs for taste testing, but one of the things, if you can see it there, is they also, not only do they have them in the pack, they also have a, just open this, they also come vacuum sealed. So, and they come resealable too, by the way. So these packs are resealable. You're able to take these out. But you can see that when they ship also in a vacuum sealed bag. So that's going to keep these fresh. If you buy more than one pack and you want to store them, then this is going to keep them really safe for easy storage. So that's just something I thought I'd share there. In your larger packs, they do have that vacuum sealed extra bag inside the resealable packaging. So check it out. If you haven't already looked at the site, I'd encourage you to go and have a look here on Amazon at not just the products that are in the carousel. I'll just move. These two products here are your meal replacements. They're just options to show you, so you can click and go and have a look at those products when they become available. Like I say, favorite the store here. So I've talked about the collagen packs, which they provide, and also the meal replacements, which are available at different times. Like I say, make sure you take advantage of them while they're there, because these are a popular product. Also, you have the pre-workout stuff. Now, this is what I had yesterday, is I actually tried these yesterday, which is your pre-workout type gummies, they call them. So this one is rainbow candy. So when I talk about the flavors that these have, they really have thought out, how people are going to consume their protein, and in this case, pre-workouts. So this is, again, it's a really sweet smell, but they don't contain sugar. And that's what I found yesterday when I tasted these. The way I would describe it, if I had to, is that they tasted to me like a cordial, but not a strong cordial. So when I consumed this particular pack, the rainbow candy, I was trying to describe to someone else as I was drinking it, like what it tasted like. And for me, if you've ever consumed, a cordial, then to me, it has that sort of similar flavor. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the one that I haven't yet tried. And I know yesterday I was buzzing after this, because they do contain caffeine is one of the ingredients. And it does say the word extreme on there as well. So I'm not going to beat around the bush with this one. I'm going to say they are extreme, because I actually felt a little bit of a tingle and a buzz when I consumed the, pre-workouts. And again, all in the food grade dissolvable film. So I'm just going to ready my Vade. Now, I said 10 to 16 ounces of water or other fluid. You can throw these in with any sorts of beverage that you want. You don't have to, like, obviously these flavors can be a bit potent. You could consume them on their own, meaning you're going to taste the flavor when I say potent, which are, by the way, I think the pre-workouts are pretty potent. But when you place, by the way, the pre-workouts, they suggest 2 of these packs inside your shaker to get the value out of the packs that you need. So just going to throw that in my shaker here. And I haven't tried this one yet. So this flavor here is I just showed you the candy. I'm going to move to the sour gummy worm. Now, this will be interesting because it says sour, so hopefully my face doesn't necessarily reflect how sour it may well be. So look at that, like straight away, soon as, like, I've hardly had to shake that. And you can just see, I mean, besides the amazing blue color that's there, you can just see that it just dissolves. It's almost like magic that it does that. It's quite impressive in the sense of, if you've ever used anything inside a shaker that is like powder based, it all just coagulates together. There's another big word. Like it just sticks together, but not these. So I'm intrigued by that. So I don't need to shake it anymore. So I haven't tried this flavor yet. So let's check it out. It is the sour gummy worm pre-workout. Now I know I really I did get a good kick out of the one that I tried yesterday, which was the other pack, the rainbow candy. So uh, this one's going to see what happens. Hopefully, I won't be bouncing off the walls here, but this is the sort of thing, obviously, pre-workout. It'll give you that energy boost and that kick to help, you get more out of your workouts. So anyone who hits the gym probably is going to need this. So if you're already using a pre-workout, then make sure you check these out and try them because, like I say, they solve so many problems, including like just how easy that was to shake. All right, here goes. Mm, that is a really interesting taste, and I could not tell you how to describe that. It's a it does have a sour taste, but it's not a strong sour taste. It's got a sweet and sour. So if you're someone who likes that sweet and sour taste, again, not they don't contain sugar, but it's really a nice flavor. It's unusual, if I could describe. I can't even think of. I'm trying to think of what can I use to describe this. Obviously, they've called it sour gummy worm. So I guess it's probably what the flavor is, but it's hard to describe how I would just how I would put this into words, which is good because it tells me it's an experience, like you're trying to explain to someone. So wow, that's really nice. Again, the flavors, like it's not just the packaging that they've given thought to, you know, at Vade. It's really the flavors as well that's and the ideas that have gone into giving people something that tastes great. So some people who have also had other whey based, protein packs and or pre-workouts for that matter, the experience can't always isn't always that great. It's sometimes it literally tastes like you're consuming. I would like to say dirt, but yeah, the texture as well. There's no texture to this protein powder. You're literally these powders are dissolving that quick that you're going to find that you're consuming them like any other liquid, and you don't even notice. There's no powdery taste whatsoever. You wouldn't know that they came from a powder when they've dissolved. They really do dissolve that well. So I I would say if I had to rate this out of a 10, I would have to give it a 10 because there's nothing in this palette, like nothing there that I tasted that I would not say that I wouldn't drink all that. And the same as a cappuccino, like I would actually drink it and consume it as not just a something that I need after working out at the gym or the pre-workout. Obviously, pre-workouts, I say, give you that energy boost. If you're someone who needs a boost in your day, and you know that's probably a good product, but it is designed for pre-workout. So interestingly, the story of the founders is that they're both ex-college uh, athletes. So they've given thought and experience to, or brought their own experience to these products as well, which I think is really important. One of the things I always talk about here on the Amazon platform is how people change and innovate. And you can see the thought process that's gone into everything that goes into the Vade products. So they've considered, the main categories of consumable when it comes to nutrition. So they've got your protein packs, they've got your meal replacements, your collagen, which is like a new product line that they're, helping people consume those nutritional things that offer nutritional value, as well as the pre-workout. So if you're in this space, I don't think you'd have to go, like you'll find that a lot of companies are going to be producing one, but probably not all of those categories. So once you found Vade Nutrition, you're probably going to say, well, I don't need anything else. I like their flavors. I like how they package their items to make them dissolvable in a food grade film. Like, that's the game changer, right? So no mess, no fuss, none of that anymore. You can literally throw a couple in your bag or keep them in your bag and literally consume them when you want, where you want, and how you want. And even, for example, I know we're using the shaker, but given how these dissolve, if you didn't have a shaker and say you just had a spoon, I'm sure that it would just be as easy to stir these up in a spoon. So even if you didn't have a shaker on hand that you could use, then I don't see that as being a problem. So I'm just going to move along because I want to talk about, I've just talked about the different gummies and everything. So again, you can see you can get these in the pre-workouts, the sour worm and also the candy, rainbow candy. But you can also get them, if you look at the carousel, you can get them in a mix. So if you're not sure again which one you want, you can get them in a mix, but you can also get them in a trial pack. So if you look in your carousel there, you can also get them in single-use packs, similar to the meal replacements and the whey protein packs that I said before, where you can buy them and you also get the shaker as well. So if you're looking to try these and you're looking to get a shaker, then again, take advantage of the opportunity to buy today, because there is a sale on, if you haven't noticed, on all this stuff. And I think it's really worth trying them to see if they're a product that's suitable for you. So I will recap what I just shared, but if you have any questions about anything, then make sure you ask in the ask in the comment section. So if you want, any question about the flavors or anything like that. So let's talk about the flavors in the collagen packs. I believe there's a pina colada flavor. There's the one that I had, which was no flavor, which is this one, which allows you to put it in whatever beverage you actually want. So if you have coffee in the morning and you want to throw one of those in with your coffee, then you can do that. And obviously, you also have your protein powders, which are you have your protein powders, which come in like all basically thick shake type flavors. So your strawberry, your chocolate, your vanilla, and your cappuccino. So there's going to be a palette there for everyone. There's going to be a flavor for everyone. And then same with your plant-based meal replacements, is you're going to have the flavors that you want. Same, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and I'm not sure if there's a cappuccino in that one. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't think there is. But look, check out the store is what I would say. And also check out the nutritional value that's contained in each of these packs. And then go check out, literally in the checkout, those trial packs that you can see there for your pre-workouts and or your protein packs. And when they become available, also the meal replacements. So what I will say, though, I just noticed this as I was talking, and I'll finish up on this note, is not only do these come in the different flavors of sweetness, they also, I just realized, match my wall, so blue and pink. So there you go. So they're also something that you can color coordinate your live streams with. So look, I'm going to finish up on that note. I want to say thank you for taking the opportunity to be here in this live stream and check these out. Apologize for the technical difficulties early, where I started the live stream with a different camera angle. And I will be doing another one of these later on down the track. And also, you can follow me here on the platform if you want to check out any of my other shoppable videos and or live streams. So with that, I want to say I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. And I want to say thanks to Vade for the opportunity to taste test your products and share my opinions and give them a review. I'm going to finish this one off, and then I'll probably bounce across and around the walls of my office here. And I want to say, hopefully you'll have an absolutely amazing day. Take care.